Well, how about that? Someone won a micro cookie, Maya. Congrats on the micro cookie and redeeming first today. It's just your lucky day. Has Leah coming on in though? Rogue Angel, Donk, Maya, how is everyone? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope all of you guys' week has been going well so far. Tabs, welcome on in too. How is everyone? Doing good? I am really tired. It's nothing new over here with me. I do hope everyone else is doing great. I'll get my second wind. Don't worry. Hello, Tabs. Did you say hello? Heading home with Donk after a long days of work. Yep. It's that time of day. Glad both your guys' day is all done. It's good to hear. It's a nice feeling when you can just finally go home and be done with your day. Monica, hello there. How are you doing? Just realized I had stream muted for some reason. I congratulated you on your micro cookie, Maya. And redeeming first. How are you? It's okay. You don't have to listen to me. You guys can just mute the stream. It's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I don't even know why. No, it's okay. I know why. It's okay. I understand. Someone doesn't like that. Why would I mute you? I have no idea. I just said, yeah, that crazy old fool. I don't want to listen to him. We on the solo world though here today. Probably terraforming the mountain as usual. You guys know the deal. Some sort of terraforming of some sort. But I would love to hear how everyone else's week is doing. How going? Doing? Word. Just finished my cap. You did? Nice. You were putting a lot of time and effort into that. I'd ask if you are now going to have more time on your hands, but I doubt it. Oh no, yeah, no. None at all. So now I'm starting my Randy Marsh personality. I don't know what that is. Who that is. Personality research. So I have to write like 8 pages by Tuesday. South Park character. Oh, I see. Fascinating. 8 pages? That's not that bad. You got this. It's not terrible, but it won't be fun. I'll tell you that much. Oh no, it's like it's not terrible. It's not great. It's manageable. It's like most things.
I don't need a gun. I've got a donk.
2 words. Big font. You can't do that. You gotta follow standard formatting. What is it like? APA formatting or something, I bet. I'm looking at it like I have to write 18 more pages of academic work ever and like 2 tests and then I'm done. It's a great way to look at it. You can see the end of the tunnel. A light. No Thad, not big font, big fonts. That's a Daryl. Hello, Daryl. How are you? Daryl forgot a wheel spin. I see that number. When did that happen? You're okay, by the way. I'm surprised more than anything. You doing okay though? I'm well enough. Tired, confused, old, who knows? Yeah, I'll take a couple of those too. I'm feeling tired. So I had my meeting with my professor today, and she said it could be publishable potentially. Ooh, you should totally do that. I have no idea what you're actually doing for school, but it can't hurt. You publish it, then you can reference yourself in the future. No, like big, like big font, big, B. Apparently I've missed two somehow. It's whatever, really. Eventually everyone's gonna miss one of them. It just happens. You guys, there's, I don't know how I could ever expect any of you to make it to every single stream. The few of you that make it to almost all of them or all of them baffle me. You baffle me. 10 stream streak. There you go. Font is easy to see if it's bigger. Instead, you should try doing 2-1 spacing, 1-1 margins. Make 6 pages look like 8. Guys, I think Maya can type 8 pages. I don't think we're worried about this. Thing is, I have no doubt I can write 8 pages. See? Worth of content? I'm just like, the thing is that I'm usually not doing anything Tuesday and Friday evenings or Sunday mornings. Oh, for my streams. Appreciate you guys for your tips. Like, I have so much stuff to work with. I'm not worried, Maya. You finished all your research in a crazy amount of time. It is double space too. Now that's what makes things nice. Double spaced always looks like too much for me. To sell my house, my really hot neighbor guy is making too much noise. Not sure the hotness outweighs the noise. Wait, what? Excuse me. Wait, Daryl. We have been left a chapter or two behind in your life. Where? What? So I got my streak at 59. So all I can think is I just must have been lurking, did not know, uh, didn't want you to know I was there. I knew it. Some of you guys hiding in the shadows. I've always had a hot neighbor. Are you sure you're not just looking in the mirror there, cutie? What kind of noises? I'm excited for you, Maya. You're so close. So close to done. A couple tests, you said, and what, 18 pages of writing? Waste it. Apparently a leaf blower for some reason, Tabs. I don't blame you. Noise slowly drives me insane. There's a child that lives on the floor above us. I don't think they live in the apartment above us, but maybe they do. Doesn't sound like it. But the child loves to run every once in a while, and you can just hear it. It was at first, somewhat adorable. Like the kid's having fun. The kid's having fun. And then it's starting to annoy me. Gecko, hello there. How are you doing? 25 wheel spins. Well done. The wheel spins are counting up. Thank you, everyone that spins them and checks in the stream. I do hope you enjoy them. Dad doesn't like children. They're smelly and loud and riddled with diseases. All solid points, Thad. Yeah. And guess what? If I just have friends that have children, so if I want to have the joy of seeing a very not smart creature run around and possibly endanger itself, then I have those. Otherwise, I could avoid them like they're the plague because they truthfully are. I haven't watched baseball in 2 days because the Tigers played at 10 p.m. last night and I can feel it. You doing well there, Gecko? I hope so. And everyone else. Let's go get Maya in the book. Maya, have you made it first yet? I think this is your first one. It is. How about that? Well done, Maya. 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 There we go. No capital letters. Charlie, hello there. Welcome on in. I had your voice in my head today. Not that I know what your voice sounds like, but I had your voice in my head today telling me, you got this, Thad. You can stream today and not cancel and get a second wind. So here I am. I came early, I bet. Sometimes I go live early, sometimes I don't. There's no early stream retirement. No early stream retirement. I'd say 5 years of doing this wouldn't be an early stream retirement. That would be very early. Ah, I see. I don't know. I feel like I've outlasted most of the people that I used to once watch. Or used to raid into. Some of them are still kicking. The NFL, you're still on your rookie con. Well, good thing this isn't the NFL. Give me my points. Twitch tried to steal. Oh my goodness, your streak was saved. I wondered. Hey there, Brandman. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's been nice for you. It's gonna cool off this week here. I'm kind of sad about it. Today was perfect. It was in the, high 40s and 50s today. I didn't need a jacket. It was great. And it's gonna drop back down into the low 30s. But it did. It was supposed to snow like 5 inches, and then it warmed up a couple degrees. That's what the weather app says. So it shouldn't snow, hopefully. It'll just be rain. And I'm so happy for that. Oh my goodness, it actually warmed up a whole bunch now looking at it another time. Thank you, weather. It said on what was it, Sunday or Monday, it wanted to snow again, and I didn't want that. A Brandman streak minus a 0. You would 2 stream streak. Hey, that's all you need. Been nice and busy. All the customers want their yards cleaned up for Easter weekend. Of course they do. Here, profit. Weather says you're welcome. I'm very thankful for it. Deciding to instead snow. Or not snow. Deciding to instead rain. Words that. Words. They're not your strong suit. Not for speaking. Anyhow. Back to terraforming on the mountain for a little while here today. I should say thank you to Charlie for making fun of me and canceling streams recently and saying I'm retiring to not cancel today's stream. Do you ever rant about PlayStation increasing their prices again? I actually saw that. I don't care too much because I don't use PlayStations, but just for the fact that they are. You know what it is? It's the parts that they use. You know, got all these, what is it, RAM and storage is through the roof. And it'll probably never go down. And but they probably just can't can't make them as at the price they or sell them at the price they used to. To go blame the suppliers for their parts. Then you can't even blame them. Hardware is not the excuse. They have actually enough hardware to last until next year while they negotiate prices. Really? I have no idea. I figure that's what it would be, though. But I'm not surprised. Parts are really expensive. Microsoft has all but admitted defeat, and they make less on games now. No incentive to lose money on them. Yeah. Lucky, hello there. Welcome on in. Redeeming all the things. My friend, you're gonna waste all your points too quickly. Aw, no cookies for you either. Had tabs bar PS5 a couple months ago. I know. We upgraded Hannah's PC like a year ago. And I wish I did the same sort of upgrade. We upgraded her motherboard, RAM, and CPU all for like $500, which is like how much RAM would cost from her PC right now. You got a cookie? You did get a cookie. Almost at 14,000 points, mostly because I miss a lot of your streams. 14,000, that's a lot of points. Very curious to see how Sony responds to the Steam console. The Minecraft block? don't know. I don't use consoles as much, and I don't pay attention to them at all. Uh, uh, I just don't have much of an opinion with them anymore. Remember that my PlayStation broke recently? I was actually planning on buying a new one in a few weeks, but PlayStation Greed messed that up. Ended up having to go ahead and buy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it before the prices go April 2nd. So you have a new one? That's exciting. Not for the bestest of reasons, but yeah. Did it break? I know you were having issues with it, and we were thinking of possible outcomes, but ah, you deserve a new one, brand man, either way. It's not a lot for how long I've been following for. That's besides the point, Lucky. We don't look at the follow age. Heard they're increasing their prices $100+ depending on the type. I mean, that's less money than the price of RAM increase. Let's begin to plateau this off. Would have had to fix the disk drive and was needing to upgrade the storage with new SSD, so I figured I'd put the few hundred into a new one. Yeah. May as well with the apparent price increase on them. How much is the Steam console supposed to be? It's gotta be almost as much as a computer. Now you can always repair and sell the old one and just have two. Or just have two. Yeah, there you go. It's like my old PCs. Just have more than one. Not that I ever use the second one. $60 discount through Amazon. Supposed to be delivered this Friday. Ooh, there you go. Assume 800, 2000, but don't know. No way. I could see 800. 1,000? They'd probably try and keep it under 1,000. Which is a new computer. I don't look at this stuff. I'm content with what I have. I look at it when I need it. It's about 1,000. What's this? None of these are great brands to buy a computer off of. you could get a good computer for about $1,000 off Quick Look. Quick Looking. I got a HP Omen here. Intel i5, not the best processor, but it comes with a 5060 and 16 gigabytes of DDR5. Not great for storage, only 512 gigabytes of SSD. That's where they save some money. At that on the CPU. Be a great starter computer for anyone. PS5 Pro is gonna be $850. What? I haven't looked at consoles in so long. At no price point, there was another PC right next to it that was the same specs with Ryzen 5 instead. I'm so tired. It's okay, I am too. Thought it was getting darker. Didn't realize you were so against Intel. I never said it was the best option. I said it was the cheapest option for good price. I would by no means buy that computer. You know what? 13-year-old kid wants a gaming computer, saved up, a good bunch of money, doing random things, mowing yards or something. It's a good starting one. A lot better than my starting one. You're never gonna find that person again, Brand Man. I can't remember who you're thinking about either. Maybe it was Chaos. And, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Might be right. It might have been Chaos. Yeah, it's the best guess I got for you. I remember the conversation. Someone's getting a micro cookie. Brand Man, it's your day. You're up to 3. It's amazing. It's time to crash out playing the dumbest game of all time. Have fun playing Overwatch. Give me my micro cookie. PlayStation has broke me. You're like, Thad, can I sell this back to you in exchange for some money? Sorry, it's a one-way street. Don't Starve Together night? Ah, I haven't played Don't Starve in so long. What a great game. if you enjoy a challenge. Definitely not a game you're gonna just sit down and relax. I can go play Minecraft and relax like I am right now. Don't Starve Together it's a lot. You and Hannah gonna be the sole movers, or are you hiring a? Yeah, we're hiring a moving crew called Some of My Family that has a truck and trailer. It shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I mean, me and Hannah got all of our stuff in here with their help. We can get it all out. Got to make family useful for something. That's what I'm saying. You know, they've only been here once previously, Brandman, and that was to help move in our bedroom set because they gave us the bedroom set. It's great. It's worked out perfectly timed. It's the only other time they've been here. The next time they're coming in here, it's to help move us out and see our new place. Although I expect to see them at our new place a little more often, maybe. Not higher chance. Me and Hannah are so far out of the way from my family. You joke, but there's a moving company, at least around here, called My Three Sons. That's great. Spent part of my day when I had some free time and was multitasking more of looking into an internet provider for our new place and figuring that out. And I'm really hopeful. I haven't had the chance to actually reach out to the internet provider yet, but I'm hopeful that they say, yes, we already have a fiber line running into that unit. We don't have to go and lay a new line. Because if they have to, like, actually connect it up to our unit, I can't schedule anything with them until I get approval from our property manager person, which then our property manager person would also have to get approval from the HOA the place is in. And then I could actually get this done. My day was spent reading documents with rules and that, where you need to get approval for stuff. It was fun. Actually, I didn't spend too much time on that. It was more just checking to see if there was anything else that I would need to look into. This is where we are currently. The internet was already set up because we're just in an apartment, and we just pay some sort of fee through our property manager here, Yeah. When I bought my house, I wanted to move as much as I could. My parents and siblings helped some. But then when it came time for the big stuff, I let the movers do that. Took a couple months, but that's fine. I don't want to feel rushed or too exhausted. We'll figure it out. Honestly, the only thing that is truthfully going to be like the most hassle donk is going to be our desk setups. Like I have 3 monitors, big heavy tower PC, big L desk, our two heavy chairs from what is it? Secret Lab chairs. Those are gonna be awkward. But the desk setups, oh, it is always a hassle. Miley, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. I just hydrated. I'll hydrate again. As you know that I'm very good at collecting stuff. Yeah, I'm not. I'll wait to go to IKEA and get the rest of the pieces for my dream desk. Yeah, Hannah's been thinking about a dream desk setup for her new space. Busy, all my professors hate me. I have 3 tests this week. Well, that's lovely. I'm sorry there, Miley. You got this. I do hope they go well and smoothly. Not a hoarder, but I blame the people for thinking for a second. I throw lots of things away, except for things I envision a purpose for. And everything has a purpose. Hannah gonna have another room so her hands and feet stay warm. Wait, another room? She's going to we're gonna stick her in an upstairs bedroom, spare bedroom, for her little office and desk setup. So hopefully, compared to where her desk currently is, where it's near like a back glass door, it should be much better. And if you ever do get cold, Hannah, you just close the door to your office, and your tower will be your heater. It's great. My plan was to take things I needed the first, at least first, then realized I'd never actually finished the move, so I took my router, PC, PS, TV over to the new house. It's the only place I wanted to be, and the move happened much faster. I mean, that's the way to do it. As I say, the moment my desk setup is moved, I have moved in to that into that place. Bed? That's not necessary. Desk? Necessary. Tack, hello there. How are you? Slept on an air mattress in the family room for like 2 months. That's crazy. Oh, does Overwatch have an update? I should probably update that. So glad the month is over. It's still the 31st, Tack. You got a couple more hours. I'm assuming you're at the end of your day, all done with your day. It does have an update. No, I wanted to click Overwatch. I think I did it. How big is this update? It was only 2 gigs. You made me think I had a big update. It's done. I'm over. It's oh, I'm so sorry, Tack. I didn't mean to alarm you. I'm ready for April to be done and over with, so me and Hannah can move into our new place. I was like that, Brad man. I prefer sleeping on a couch. He likes plywood. I need something to at least support me a little bit. Holding on till May for real. Yeah, I'm ready for May. Many reasons. Weather, new place, bit of time off with the moving. I'll be able to play my games at 120 FPS for the first time. Oh my goodness, I whacked you my microphone. I'm so sorry, guys. I whacked you guys. For the first time ever when I get my PS5 Pro. Ooh, there you go. Uh I feel like I never noticed it when I was at 120 FPS or higher. Like I've never noticed the difference from going from like, 60 and above, but I will always notice if I go from like my really high FPS back down to 60. I can notice that difference. But when I first, got a nice powerful PC, I never really noticed the jump from like 60 to 120 or 30 to 60. But you never can go back. You notice the difference when you go back and go from like 120 to 60. Just have to get HR approval, but my boss is cool with me taking 4 weeks off over the move. Yeah, that's absurd. That sounds amazing. I won't be doing that, but that's fine. Lige. Hi there, Lige. How are you? Hope Lucy's feeling better. Both kids are now sick. Well, I shouldn't have asked. I'm sorry. You're tired. That's nice. That's lovely. My parents brought over dinner and helped a bunch. That's good. That's really nice of them. I bet that was a relief. One less thing to worry about. Bath time and then bedtime, and then I can sit my butt down and chill. You got this. Always great seeing you. Oh, we're moving like an hour and a half away. Hannah's place currently requires her to stick around so much so that they offered her a remote position. You play the action combat games like I play. It's a luxury to have high. That is fair. I do forget that, Brand Man, that I don't play a lot of FPS games. Very flattering to have them do so much to keep you. That's what I'm saying. It's because they fired everyone with the talent earlier. Well, no, not earlier. Near the end of last year, and Now Hannah has some of the most knowledge compared to the two people that are running the show. But you know, it's fine. That is going to give me 10 micro cookies to keep me around. Wait, what? I do need to figure out a way to be able to directly give one of you guys a micro cookie if I wanted to do so. At the moment, the micro cookies are like very rare, but which I don't know what it'll turn into, but it would be nice if I could give them out. I'm worried Hannah may lose her ability to detect any tree species by smelling the paper. I guess being remote has that disadvantage. Don't you worry, Donk. I got just the fix. I'm going to be buying paper from random parts around the country, and she'll get plenty of testing done. Brilliant. I know it is brilliant. Appreciate consistency when every other aspect of my life is changing. See how long stick with it or utterly hate it. Either way, it's a stable income, right? I know you've never done the too much remote. You had that one day before. And Nura, hello there. I saw you streaming. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Nothing else. That equals consistency. I don't know what you're on about. I'm different every single day. Shout out, not raid. Nura, what were you up to though? I know you were playing some Minecraft. I did see you were live. I'm just in my world though, doing some terraforming. Bob Flander, welcome on in with the raid. Appreciate you joining us. I'll watch finally loaded. See ya, losers. I gotta do my placements. I gotta finish my placements. Consistency is your middle name. It just has a silent E. Thad Consistency Stroy. Is that a little frog? It is. That's adorable. I would love to hear what you're up to, Anara. Otherwise, if you did have to raid and run, I completely understand. No worries. So very tired. How are you? I'm doing great. Sorry you're feeling tired. Not entirely sure what we accomplished today. You know, that's okay. I don't know what I accomplished some days either on stream. A little mining, a tiny bit of interior design, a little bit of everything. You were just hopping around the blocky world. I understand entirely. So Hannah hasn't played any comp this season, I'm pretty sure. I have my placements basically done. I think I have 3 games left on DPS and tank. And then I haven't done any of support because I'm always playing with Hannah or Lana. And they're usually on the support. Plus, I've always felt bad because the one time I did do support, I got placed really high. And I didn't mean for it. I was just doing it to like let Hannah play DPS and I'd be on support. I was popping off. But yeah, just working on the mountain and we spent the last 2 streams working on the mountain now. We took a good long break from placing stone and I'm getting back into it. Having fun with it again. If you do need to raid and run, as you know, feel free to take care of yourself. Head on out, drop a lurk, any of the things, any of the buttons, I don't know. Like to see what Thad considers popping off. Hey, I'm actually good at games, Brandman, believe it or not. I'm somewhat decent. You guys see me at my tired, slow pace, relaxing game time. I can lock in on a game if I need to. You weren't around, Brandman, but we did a competition in Minecraft 2 years ago now. Was it 2 years ago? A year ago or 2 years ago? It was a year ago. A year ago. A year and a couple months. We're at the it was a charity event. It was great. But essentially you only had limited amount of lives. I never died once. And the final finale of the charity event was a battle between all 30 streamers that were on it. You had one life in this arena and you fought to the death. And you best believe who came out on top. I need to clean. May take a nap. Not really sure. I've been up since 4 a.m. Feel strong. Oh, no. Nora, please take care of yourself. 4 a.m. My goodness. We'll play combat games and we'll see how good you are. Hey, you give me, a couple weeks to learn the game. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I honestly get a little I don't enjoy the competitive FPS games as much as I used to because I don't like being frustrated. I don't like being angry at games. So I try not to play them too much. At the moment, the only FPS game I play is Overwatch. And I usually don't play too much competitive for that. Usually just at the end of the season when there's comp drives. For a fun name color. Played Ninja, Gaiden, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, be popping off with Rage, yeah. But I know I'd enjoy Elden Ring. Or even the Dark Souls ones. They look fun. I just know they're very time consuming. That's what I don't have. Another micro cookie, my goodness. QP, hello there. Welcome on in. It's been a bit. How are you? Congrats on your first micro cookie. This is a rich day. It is. What's that? The second or third one today? Really is all we get. A new name color and a pretty gun. Why do I care about them? I don't even buy the guns. Do you know how many comp points that I just have stored up? It's absurd. I just want the name color. And you know what's the worst part? Most of the time, the name color sucks. Last one was terrible. Current one's alright, but third, I believe. I think you're right, Maya. I think you're right. Got enough to buy like 3-4 guns. Same. I don't really care. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess it just gives motivation to play comp, even though it's terrible the entire time. I like the pretty colored name. It's like, yeah, I did that. I don't like being angry at games, but I definitely don't like them defeating me, so I'll rage until I beat them. Well, see, it depends, Brandman. If I'm facing a game, like the AI in the game, that is like something where I'm like, I know I can do this. The game was made to be defeated. I should be able to do this. So it's like almost even more frustrating than a game where you're facing against another real person. It's frustrating in a different way. It's like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? What does a micro cookie do? I mean, except being small. Well, let's see, it's a little bit smaller than a normal cookie. You could even call it a micro cookie. It does nothing at the moment, QP. At some point, it'll do something, I hope. Otherwise, it's just a fun little channel point that is rare. Want to buy Guns for Heroes? I might not be sure I want to play. Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes the what the gold gun or emerald one and whatever else there is. Sometimes they don't look good with some of the heroes. Looks tacky. But in essence, the micro cookie is just some funny little thing. Yippee! Now I got a cookie. Don't care it's small because it's mine now. Exactly. That's exactly how you should think about it. And it's even better. You can rub it in the faces of those that don't have one yet. I haven't played a shooter since Black Ops 2 Modern Warfare 3 on Xbox 360. Honestly, I think that's okay, Brandman. I look at the new FPS like Call of Duties and all that. They just don't look fun. The last one I truly enjoyed, and I never really gave some of the new ones a good chance because they just weren't fun. The last one I enjoyed was the Modern Warfare that came out in like what, 2019 or something? 2019 or 2020? That was a fun FPS game. Had a rough release though. What am I listening to? I don't recognize this song. I'm not on my playlist. Let's get back to my playlist. No, I don't want to listen to that one. Weird. I fell off of it. Okay. Yeah, ever since Black Ops 3 ruined the franchise, it hasn't been appealing for me. Yeah, that's understandable. Anywho, I do have to take a quick break here. We're an hour into stream just about. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, especially if you've been here since the beginning of the stream. I know some of you have been, so please do take care of yourselves. Stand up, grab a drink of water at the very least. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Don't just stare into space. You should stand up. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Come on back. You better have not just spent your time staring off into space. Hi, Maya. You were just staring into space, weren't you? No, nonsense, Thad. You're crazy. I would never. I got a drink? Really? What'd you get? I am just curious. Water? Uh-huh. How about sitting outside staring off at the sky? Well, see, now that's different. It's... Maya didn't mean that. It's so rainy outside today, Daryl. I wish. Oh, I wish it was rainy. Actually, today was a nice day. A little windy, but it was nice. It's nice this morning. Oh, fun has grown a lot since I last lurked in. Really? Well, that's good. I I honestly can't tell much of a difference. I bet I could if I went back a couple streams and looked at it. I know we have placed a lot of stone. Or in for like an hour earlier. It's supposed to rain later this week. That's nice. It seems mountainer. I like it. I like it. It's a good word. Is that a word? It is now. Mountainer. Now here it was actually almost 80 and a wonderful day. I could try and send some of it your way. Up. Not all of it. 80 is too warm for this time of year, Daryl. But you know what? I'll take 5 degrees from that. Get us up into almost 60. Or in the mid 60s. Hey, Minecraft people. X talking to us, guys. We're Minecraft people. We're blocks. You know how sometimes villagers get like frozen and they pick up professions really slow and it's really hard to reroll for mending? Does anyone know how to fix that? It's because they locked onto a workstation that they once saw in the distance. So it's like a workstation that hasn't been claimed by any other villager. And I've noticed in this recent update, you can break it, and sometimes that won't even. You got it if you broke a stonecutter. Okay. Sometimes that won't fix it because they need to go walk over to that area and realize the workstation is no longer there. Or vice versa. They pick up what is it? A position. They pick up a workstation position. Uh it's not the right word, but yeah. And then they never lose it even though you broke the workstation. It's because you dragged them away from the workstation, like too far away from it, and they aren't close enough to register that it's gone. And then you can let them walk over to where it was and they'll lose it partway over. It's some weird logic I've noticed with them. I'm glad that fixed it. Yeah, I don't know why. So like if all you're doing is setting up a big villager hall and there's nothing else near it, yeah, no, I'm glad. If there's nothing else near it for workstations and you're just setting up one villager at a time, placing one workstation at a time, that's the best way to do it because there's no other workstations they can randomly lock on into, and that's where you just won't run into problems. Of course, that's hard to do if you're early game or something, but yeah. I see some puddles from outside my window. Do I have any train fans in here? Train fans. No, not the biggest train fan. Like actual trains. Like the ones that go choo choo. This is that. They're homesick because you removed them from their home. Don't listen to QP. They don't get homesick. Yes, choo choo. No, I'm not the biggest fan of trains. I don't have any weird fixation for them. There's a train track right outside my window and I love it. Really? What would I like? I like computers. I don't think you're supposed to sing during a drive-by. It distracts them, Chaos. Also, welcome on, and how are you doing? I love the creativeness of Minecraft. It can make you create things that bring two cultures together. That's cookie culture and my Atlanta culture. To create a build that's never been built in Minecraft. Do you think a build like that has ever been created in the world? Not the way, not the reasoning behind it. I'm sure I know similar things have been built in Minecraft, but not those two put together. No. Anonymous, thank you so much for that gift sub to Brandman. That is very well deserved. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How about a hype train, Maya? Do you like those? You the infamous person that used to live in Georgia? I've been trying to remember who it was. Yeah, both me and Brandman can't remember. But Brandman had a conversation with someone that once lived in Georgia or Atlanta. For like, even, it was just like a short period of time, maybe. And we thought it was you, Chaos. He still doesn't need to worry about rent. Well, that's nice of you, Tack, for covering his rent. Want to cover mine? You're in Tennessee. Yeah, but did you once live in Georgia? There was a distinct conversation with someone had with Brandman. Oh, it wasn't Chaos. I think I remember someone in Georgia recently. We'll never know, Brandman. We'll never know. It was someone that was here for one day. Hello, dog. Welcome on in. How are you? Chaos is the only 10 I see. You two need to get a room. Well, I'm well. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. It's great to hear. We're just placing some stone down on the mountain. Spent the last couple of streams terraforming here. It's been great. Oh my goodness. It just dawned on me. Tack wasn't lying when she said she actually does just put my stream on every once in a while. You've asked some random questions like you're still listening. I've just realized that. Wait, where'd this hype train come from? Why did this happen? I don't know, recently, Tack, like a week ago, you said you just like lurk and have my stream up and you're listening while you're playing games and it's, I don't know.
Hype.
Why was that chicken so quiet? Thank you for the 50 bits. That needs to get moved over to my new stuff. You're playing on paper hats. Oh, I hope you're having fun. It's been too long for me. I've been spread too thin IRL. Let's see, now that's how the chicken should sound. Hype train notification just popped up on my phone. Yeah. I don't know how it got started. Apparently all it takes is one gift sub. How'd I get two? You didn't get two. Add a cookie. You guys are redeeming everything. I love it. Someone roll a remove cookie. Be nice. How'd you get two what? I thought Brandman was the guy in Atlanta. Yes, Brandman is the guy in Atlanta. There was another person. I don't think we'll ever figure this mystery out. Time to hire Scooby-Doo and the gang as some sort of mystery solver. I think they do other mysteries. Selena, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Just got home. Glad you made it home safely from your day. Hope the children were all right for you. They probably weren't, but you know, I can be hopeful. Wait, I can't read or something. It's okay. The redemptions, they get you, and it's all just my same blue name. You're in Utah? Oh, you're on spring break. Well, that's nice. Hope that's been well. You're home now. What is even in Utah? I don't know, Chaos. I wasn't gonna ask. Utah isn't real. Maya's like, Utah? Utah? That's a state. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the bits there, dog.
Hype, hype.
Hype indeed. Thank you. I really appreciate the bits. I miss any messages from you? I know there's a lot of messages coming through at the moment. You're doing well, though. That's good to hear. I don't know if I responded to that. Dad, how much money would it take for you to do a shirtless stream? I'm already shirtless. Look at my skin. I don't have... I'm wearing wings. My chest is out, basically. It's not happening. Oh no, I gotta go grab more cookies, Rogue. You're not supposed to do that. I figured you weren't here. You weren't listening at this moment. How many times? Every single time. Thank you so much, Rogue. You're absurd. You know that. I say it every time, but thank you for the gift subs. I really do appreciate it. Blaze has got one. Faultier Gaming. Thytrus? Selena got one. Oh, yay. And then Pizzo got one, or PW. We just recently met them. Thank you so much for the gift subs. I gotta go grab a cookie for you because you got an ad cookie from that. It's cold. Thank you so much for all the bits and gift subs, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are always too kind. What's going on? Someone's spinning a wheel. We have to grab some more cookies. You want a stack of cookies? You want one of mine that I have to eat? There we go. I got cookies! Just you wait until they start piling up, and then you're like, oh, I got cookies to add. Rogue the Legend has made his presence known. Rogue has made their presence known. I don't know much about Rogue. Besides the fact that they just enjoy lurking and listening and always they're like Rogue's eyes light up when they see a hype train. It's like, oh, I'm gonna give some subs real quick. And I love it, so thank you. You're crazy. I'm missing things here. A city in Germany that doesn't exist too. Maybe they all secretly live in Utah. Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm just sus knowing that there's a shirtless that. Really. That's all you want, dog. You just want to know for the fact that I am shirtless. That's weird. I'm not gonna list a number because I know some of you in this chat would actually hit it. Tabs told her neighbor she was moving to the Midwest. She was later surprised to learn she was going to Ohio, and she figured by Midwest Tabs meant something like Utah. Utah ain't the Midwest. We didn't have the courage to correct her. Just nope, not Utah. That's 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 fair. It's understandable. Rogue waiting in the shadows for a hype train. They are. He's for life. Yes, yes, it is weird. And what, huh, Thad? I just want the knowledge. I don't have to pay for that. I've seen you shirtless for you. You have? What a lucky duck you are. When did that happen? I don't. Huh. The other way around. So, Utah and build a fake city to cover up the disappearance. That all makes total sense. Yep. Wonder how Hannah's comp games are going. Have you heard any screaming? I heard something just now, but I don't think it was, any yelling. Or cheering? Definitely no cheering. It's pretty silent in there. Went to go say hi to Hannah on her break. She was locked in. Can't distract the Hannah. Thank you all for that train, though. 6 subs and 150 bits. Thank you, everyone that participated. Rogue, Maya, Dog, and Anonymous. Thank you all so much. But considering she's playing comp games, probably terrible. I don't know. I've had fun playing comp before, outside of comp drives. What game is Hannah playing? Overwatch. She's got to get her placement games done before comp drives that are coming up in, like, what, 2 weeks? Week and a half? As full I was building on my base is going to be useless once I get my PS5 Pro. Started the whole solely to help optimization around my base because Mojang can't fix it. Well, it's never useless, Brandman. You can just keep digging the hole and get more resources. It's great. You could build something in it. Your back sounds good there, dog. No worries. I will say, this won't be a 3-hour stream. Hey, what was the purpose of the hole? Apparently to help with optimization somehow. Do you have chests full of ores laying around? I do. But it's in shulker boxes. Aliens. You know what? I'm liking QF's energy today. This is great. Thanks, Thad. Anytime, Donk. In case you didn't read, his message that said optimization. Not every hole needs a purpose. Hello there, hilarious. Welcome on in. What are you doing? I just heard the less blocks there are around you, the game will run better. It can't help that much, though. So close. Ah, so close to a micro cookie. What is that thing, Maya? Why is it dancing? It's weird. I don't know. No, I've heard the same thing, Brand Man. One of the best ways I've found, and this is for Java Edition, and now this was a while ago too, but it was amazing. I used to have thousands of torches around here, and I removed them all, and it gave me like 10 FPS back, 10 to 15 FPS back. Not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but still, it helped. Now there's optimization mods that just like will already just like help it. That was a long time ago now. Probably wouldn't matter anymore. I got the power. Oh, wait. What? What? Power? Power? What? Now you're just not making sense. This is a custom emote from another channel. Cost me a lot of points. What am I looking at? It's kind of creepy. Now, I don't even sub to a lot of people on Twitch. But I end up getting, gift subs just from hanging out on Twitch all the time. I don't even use 99% of the emotes I have access to. I don't even know what that is. I feel like Twitch has put so many features into the chat functionality, and they keep adding features to it. And now when I click on one of the things down there, like for like opening up the bit thing or the channel thing, it's just like flooded with this huge screen. There's so much information on it. Bothers me. I don't know how they'd fix it. Can't even imagine mobile. Does anybody use mobile? Ugh. It's amazing, clown from Lies of P. If you heard of the game, not amazing mad clown from Lies of P. What? No, I haven't. Nothing has to make sense as long as it's funny. Mobile for what? Twitch. Anything, anything, anything. Oh, it's the mad clown from the Lies of P. No, I don't know. It did look like a clown. I use my phone and iPad for a lot. I I think I just have a problem with touchscreen things. I I mean, I have a problem with any time there's like a button is fake and not real. I love physical buttons much more than anything else. I got a shower. Sounds good there, Maya. No worries. And if you're not here, have a good evening. Not here when you get back. You as well, Maya. Appreciate you hanging out. Imagine bringing your PC setup to bed to watch an hour of Twitch. I just don't watch Twitch when I head to bed. I used to use mobile a lot for Twitch. I stopped. I mean, there's a laptop. You could bring a laptop to bed. It's not crazy. No, I have a hard time with touchscreen stuff. Can't type for the life of me on a phone sometimes. They don't agree with me. When did you last sit on a swing? We all grew out of some things now and then. Last sat down on a swing. I don't think it was all that long ago. Sometime last summer. I was just on my porch swing. I mean, that's a little different. Same vibe. Swings are gas. Not gonna lie. I love those. Oh my goodness. It's a Calvin raid. No, Calvin, you're not supposed to raid me. I'm the one that raids you. And a funky raid? Wait. Why are there two people raiding me? This is too much. Welcome on in there, Calvin's community and Funky. It's great to see you both. Well, let's get a shout out right away for Calvin. What were you both up to? I know Calvin. I was lurking in Calvin's stream. You were doing probably your last stream of whatever it's called, the hardcore server. Wow, I can't think of the name of it for the life of me. But you were probably doing that, and then Funky was probably on the Alpha Craft. But I'd love to hear what you were both up to in both of them. But welcome on in there, Miss Player One, Deviant, Calvin himself, Funky himself, Embrace the Storm, Generous, to do. I believe that's all the people I see, and thank you for the follow as well there, Miss Player One. I absolutely do appreciate it. Means a lot. For any of you that don't know, Calvin is without a doubt an amazing build. In fact, Calvin, Funky, if you guys don't know each other, I think you do. I have seen you in Calvin's stream, Funky. I don't know about vice versa, but you're both amazing builders. So for anyone else that doesn't know them, please do follow them. Without a doubt, amazing builders, each one of them. Let's get a shout out for Funky now. Now, I'm Thad, for anyone that hasn't met me. It's nice to meet you. I'm in my solo world currently. I do a lot of terraforming. I gotta wait 35 more seconds, and then we'll get a shout out for Funky. I do a lot of terraforming, and yes, I do have a mountain. Oh, I'm sorry, there, Miss Player One. You got a lovely outcome of the daily wheel. Let's see here. Amazing accidental double rated. I figured it was accidental. I was like, there's no way the two of you are doing the same thing. Did you come to see? Show me how to play Minecraft? Yeah, that's not happening. I was gonna raid into Calvin, then I saw he was raiding into you, so I decided to go for the double raid. Ha ha! The truth comes out. Funky orchestrated it accidentally. Paul Whitney. Oh, come on in there. Or Whitty? Paul Whitty? Not Whitney. Paul Whitty. Last one-shot day, yes. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, Calvin. I hope you finished all the builds you wanted. We were in there recently on Sunday, and you were basically done with everything. It was looking amazing. I was gonna come over there, but I saw you ending. You two are adorable. what what timing, right? But hey, we ended on an amazing place with Thad. Now you're just being too kind. Yeah, we know each other, I think. Okay, I read that. I'm back. Welcome back, dog. It's insane. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not doing a very good job of actually showcasing my world. I'm just catching up on chat here. We'll go to the front of the mountain. At the moment, we're on one of the sides. But this is all done in survival. No Axiom for anything of it. I know some of you guys know Axiom quite well. But I have not done any Axiom for the mountain or any of my terraforming in this world yet. Or if ever. I like to freehand it. It comes together. Definitely need to actually like add shading in that, but that's for future Thad. This is the front of the mountain. Do. Okay, I should be able to shout out Funky now. Slash do. Here you go. Shout out for Funky. We've rated both Funky and Calvin, and they've rated us a whole bunch of times. So I would be disappointed in anyone in my community or any of the others that are not following either of these amazing, amazing streamers. So please do give them a follow. This is insane. Oh, thank you, Miss Flare One. I appreciate it. Mountain is insane. Yes, yeah, it is. It is almost 1.5 million blocks of stone that we have placed during this. We're getting close to that number. Who got a micro cookie? Is this someone new? It is. Team Muffy got a micro cookie. Congrats. They don't have a purpose yet. But you know, you got one. I was on AlphaCraft today. Got a bunch of progress on the interior of one of my buildings done. You did? Ah, that's exciting. You didn't have too much the last time I saw your interiors. And the little bit you did have was great. So I'm excited to see it. Also, if anyone needs to raid and run, you guys know the deal. Most of you guys have been on Twitch for a while, so please do take care of yourself. Raid and run if you need to. Drop a lurk. I don't mind. I just appreciate you guys coming on in with a raid or raiding me. Don't worry, chat is important. It is. It is. First mosquito bite of the year. Oh, joy. Oh, how lovely. Keep those away from here. It's too cold for them yet. That looks like The Hobbit. Do you know Lord of the Rings, Miss Player One? You need to hang out for a minute. I have a treat for you. How many years old is the Mount That? 5. It's 5 years. Thank you, thank you. Congrats. Scale of the terraforming, this terraforming is something special. Yeah, it is. I'll take that offer and leave a lurk. Me hungry sounds good, Calvin. I hope you enjoyed last life. No. Scrolling, trying to figure out last shot, last one shot. Yep. One shot. There we go. Hope you enjoyed your last day of one shot. And just the entire time there. But you enjoy the lyric. Appreciate your rating. And Paul Whitty, thank you for the follow. If I didn't say that already, that means a lot. It really does. It's all starting to come together nicely, and I'm loving the process. Oh, it's great to hear. And I'm almost caught up here. Enjoy the stream. You're awesome. Oh, stop it. Now you're being too kind. You're always too kind to me, Calvin. Calvin is so kind with the compliments. Maybe he just compliments everyone this way. Maybe I'm not special. Joking, I'm joking. Take the compliment, Thad. Say thank you. Of course I know, but it's been years, so my knowledge is bad. Oh, wait. Doing this own thing, but he took some yes, I'm getting there. I am doing my own thing. It is highly inspired, the entryway here. So, building a mountain, right? Ta-da. Not done with it, even after 5 years. I'm insane, somewhat. But I'm building a dwarven kingdom under the mountain. That's kind of the main project, and this was highly inspired off of what we saw in the Hobbit movies for Erebor. You'll see some similarities if you were to look at this and then look at the entry for Erebor. And then one room I have definitely not a direct copy from the Lord of the Rings, but I have one room started under the mountain, and it's my pillared hall, and it's highly inspired from what we see in the Fellowship of the Ring, from Moria or Khazad Dûm. And it's not done, but it's my pillared hall. And if you know the movies and you love Lord of the Rings just as I, you'll recognize it. I'll have to show you all the progress I've made in the past few weeks. For Mega, believe you're moving fast, Funky. You really are on your build. Balrog wet, no. It's all good to the SSD corrupts and all the cookie corrupts. No, don't worry. I have plenty of backups. I even have a backup on Google for a cloud backup. Cause I'm crazy. Electric, hello there. It's been a minute. Hope you're well. Yeah, I see it's very inspired, but still got your own touch. Oh, for sure. Still my own touch in my own little way. I love this room so much. Or you loved that room? Loved this or loved that? Yep. Yeah, no, this... I love how this room is turning out. I have so much of it designed out as well. It takes like 45 minutes to build one of these pillars. And there's 102 pillars, I believe. So feel free to do the math. 102 times 45 minutes. It's a lot of hours. Yeah. Lazy God Diggs, hello there. It's been a minute for you too. I hope you've been well. So yeah, that's a little bit of my world. I do have other things. My world keeps going on. It's over 5 years old now, and I have been continuously working on it throughout all that time. For example, you see these hills out here? They didn't exist at one point in time. It used to be an ocean. These hills, all of this landscape here, used to be an ocean for a little ways. We drained it. And then I built these hills. They're not done by any means. You can see like weird things. Like I'm still working on like cliff edge stuff and that, and probably needs a few trees, but you know, you get the idea. Show them the lake is boring, Charlie. It's beautiful. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. Only 5 years. Hey, it's been a quick 5 years. This is mind-blowing, awesome work, that. Oh, thank you so much. It keeps going. It's funny because I have so many moments where I see other people's worlds that are long-term worlds for people, and they have so much stuff done, and I sometimes forget just how much time I've spent on terraforming some of the landscapes. Like this goes for like a couple hundred blocks. The mountain spans over 1,000 by 1,000 blocks. I got this custom river here that didn't really exist before. This is probably the best example of some of my more finished work. I have a custom plains biome that I've started, and this is much more like the level of detail I would love to have on everything. You know, some custom trees, all sorts of grass, some random blocks. You've done loads, and I totally understand. Know the time you've put into all of it. Yeah, it's, I don't know. There's times where I'm like, I haven't done enough, and then there's other times where I'm like, you know, I have a good bit done. It's the small details, but they give such a beautiful picture, right? Got my lovely pathways. Oh, lovely. It's raining. But I also do smaller stuff as we head on over to my medieval port city that has 3 houses. But I do interiors. You know, smaller stuff. I always get lost in the small details and forget the whole picture. Everything builds it up. How much storage does this take up? Oh, my world? Not much. I don't explore in my world. It's like maybe 10 gigabytes. You've been streaming the world for 5 years? I have. We just had my 5-year stream anniversary on Sunday, Brandman. It has officially been 5 years of streaming as of very recently. The world is a month older than me streaming. And then, I mean, if y'all actually do enjoy my voice and me talking and wanted to actually see earlier points in time of this world, basically almost all of my how did you get here? All of my VODs are on my YouTube. Just about. Some of the very early ones aren't, but it gets you as close as you can to the beginning. Hey, this is a different group. They don't like me very much. I'm all about the small details. It really does make a difference. It does. It really does. And it takes so much time. I was at work. I didn't hear that when I stopped in real quick. It's okay. We didn't do anything crazy for celebrating. We celebrate the birthday of the mountain. That's in February, and we had a big 5-year anniversary for that. That was a good 14-hour stream or 12-hour stream. Wow. It was a long stream. I think it was 12 hours. Can't make more time. I wish I could. Village got first residence. That kills them. They're angry. They don't like me. I don't know what I did to them. But yeah, that's all of this, most of this stuff around my build area here. Obviously, I could like explain the story behind all of it and, you know, show you probably some like weird crazy things. Like for example, this all of this landscape here is like really crazy, and it's like layers upon layers of old landscape upon old landscape upon like old landscape because I kept changing my mind and re-terraforming. So many, yeah, it's a layered cake over there. There's a whole old world. Yeah, see, there's an ocean still. Never drained this part. One day, it's so boring. I actually need to, with this front area, we need to clean up all this scaffold and get it out of my way. And I want to lower some of this landscape here and make it a little bit more like what we have over here. So these hills are much newer and much more what I can do for terraforming as of now. Obviously, I'd still love to throw like all sorts of different blocks and like some random bits here and there. But for the shaping wise, we look at it for the shape. Much more what I would want for this side as well. But obviously, I want this to be more of a plateau. There's going to be a bridge that crosses this ravine that we dug out as well. Yeah. Anywho. I'm meaning to set up some villagers as punching bags in my world. I'd be too lazy to get rid of the water. Yeah. I've drained a lot of water. Like, here's some old sand columns and that. I've drained so like, even if we fly under the mountain here. I've tried to drain almost all of the water. There's some big bodies still left. But under the mountain here, I've flattened it all down to a certain Y level, I think 68, just to give me a starting point for a lot of stuff. And then I've been draining all the water in here as well. And eventually we'll have more than just a pillared hall. We'll have a full-on Dwarven kingdom. Dwarven mansion. We'll have my own Khazad-dûm. My game crashed and now I'm suspended for 15 minutes. That's lovely. I'm glad comp is going well, Hannah. We're available if you need some quick play therapy. How's your sanity going, Thad, after all that cleaning up and building the mountain? My sanity's great. Never been better. It's like there's buried architecture over history. It is like history in my world with some of the different stuff, different ideas that have happened. I even have a few other things in my world. So obviously, I do have farms that help me out with collecting resources. It is survival. It's always been on hard mode. Not hardcore, although I haven't died, if that's one of your guys' questions. It just hasn't happened. But I do have farms. I don't have a farm for stone. I don't have one because of how much mining I have done in my world. We recently looked at the stat, but it's 2.5 million stone has been mined in my world. Right here, 2.5 million. Right here at the bottom. And then I've used or placed almost 1.5 million. And I keep everything in my world. I have a shulker shell farm. I've had a shulker shell farm for years now. There's like 5,000 shulker boxes in my world that hold materials. What's the stat mod? It's better stats. Someone asked me recently and we looked at it. It's near better stats screen, statistics screen. I love it. I have like a beta version because I updated as quick as possible to the 1.21.11. I know there's a new version of Minecraft, but the current version I have now is like weirdly buggy, but it still works. So I haven't to ever go and grab the official release of this version. But yeah, and you saw how many villages I have in my world. It's over 100 villagers, and they've driven me crazy. You shouldn't. That's it's not good. I'm on 1.21.11. There we go. Top right. I haven't updated the newest version now. Five-year anniversary cake. But no, I don't have a farm for stone because I've done so many mining projects. Here, let's open up my map, in fact. So this is mountain, spans quite a ways, and all that. I haven't updated yet because of mods. Yeah, I have so many random mods for performance or just like visual sake that I don't even bother looking for the first few weeks. But these are my spawn chunks, and this was before spawn chunks got removed, like always loaded. But I was mining them out at one point. I probably got like a good couple 100,000 stone from spawn here. That'll never get finished. Maybe one day. Got some farms over here. All else. This will be a fun treat. I don't think I'm gonna get any more done today. Today was gonna be a shorter stream. It's caused a lot of rendering errors in my Bedrock Minecraft world. Hey, I mean that's just Every update breaks the game slowly, more and more. Sometimes they like to fix it, most of the time they don't. This way. Here, for example, this isn't all of the stone in my world, but it's a vast majority. I have loads of stone. Even more stone. It's caused pink llamas and my armor doesn't render. That doesn't sound like it was actually Minecraft. Does your device work for other games? Muffy, T Muffy, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying what you're seeing. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm quick collecting things. Oh, I'm a little insane. I won't deny. I have, for some odd reason, I just enjoy making things. So I just have a shulker of like a lot of the colored blocks in the game for every single color in case I ever need it. It's come in handy. The dyes come in handy. I have a huge flower farm in my world. Thanks for showing you around. Saying I'll be coming back. Sounds good. No worries. Appreciate you hanging out. I play on the Nintendo Switch. I'm worried it's your device there, Electric. Who needs armor anyway? Maybe faith in Minecraft. It's all you need, right? Yeah, so anywho, I have a lot of things I collect. But this is what I wanted to quick show you. I have a end build that people seem to find quite amazing, even though it is such a small bit of my world, but people love to see it and it gives them a wow effect. So for all of these amazing new people, I may as well show it off. See all the wars? I can show you that in a second, Brand Man. Man, poor room. I gotta finish this too. Man, I got so many things I gotta finish. I need to stay here. But anywho, I want to eventually mine away the rest of my end island, but I made a safety fall platform in my end. That's my logo, basically, my power button logo. And people seem to really like it. I put this thing together in like 8 hours, I think, of just placing down blocks. It didn't take long. I did it in like a week. People really like it. It looks cool. I mean, I won't deny it. It looks cool. It's one of those funny things. Gotta go for the night. Have a good one, all. Sounds good there, dog. I won't be going for much longer if you wanted to wait for a raid. But otherwise, if you do have to head out, enjoy. But like a 5,000 block railway for 2 separate lines. I don't have any minecart rails ways. Don't look at this one. That one doesn't. That one's not real. All of my villagers are in the end. So no sand duper, I assume. No sand duping. No, I dig my sand with a shovel. Where would sand be? 330,000 sand mined. Yep. This is a wither killer. It keeps making withers until it starts mob cramming them. very handy for my world because I have an obsession with beacons. You guys don't see them. I do this. And another fun one. You guys go. I have a lot of beacons in my world. There's a huge beacon grid that surrounds my entire build area, even beyond the mountain, because my build area extends past the mountain. But there's a huge beacon grid where essentially there is a beacon every 100 blocks in my world. And funny enough, because of how many beacons I've placed in my world, iron blocks is one of my higher place stats. Like blocks placed. Yeah. The world's ascending. We're gonna take out the sun. Anyway, that's why I keep that off. Because it takes away from the view. After 1,000 Steam hours, I think I need to uninstall this game. It's going that well? Feel like I should be should decorate it, but my bro would get mad for wasting resources. No such thing. No such thing, Electric. Yeah, you spend enough time in one world, the stats start to climb, and my sanity is fine as well. Oh, and for Charlie's sake, we built a lake as well. There's a lake out there that's like so far out in my build space that I'm never gonna finish it anytime soon. You made it back, Maya. Hello. We've been just kind of showing off the world. I had a double raid of lots of people. It's a good summary of the. Oh, yes, the ores. My apologies, Brainman. Where are those ores? I want to see how many you've collected. This isn't all of them. This is just what I have stored here. But I got a couple shulkers of iron ore. That's actually impressive because you can't really get a lot of that anymore. A whole bunch of copper, random ores, diamond, bunch of miscellaneous ones, gold, redstone, coal blocks. That must have been from my Willy Skelly farm. Iron ore. This is a fun one. I have coal that just gets put in its own shulker box. Got a bunch of coal ore here. And then probably half of what I probably have another, like, imagine the same amount of this ores, but also at my dig here. There's a whole bunch of materials that sit here. How many diamond beacons do you think you can make? I don't know, probably 2. If I were to fortune all of my diamonds. But we're not going to do that because we could build out a diamond ore one day. What if I want to? Can you make a netherite beacon? Oh, goodness, no. All of my netherite went into infrastructure like pickaxes and shovels. And then also when you needed netherite to make lodestones. No netherite beacon in my world. I don't do that. I build. Back to the comp queue. You had your little breakdown there, Hannah? Shower. But anywho, I mean, unless you guys want to see a specific stat, that's all I got for you. Very quick look around my world. We didn't even look at the farms. Here's the stat to prove it. Time since last death and time played. I haven't died in my world. I gotta click this to actually see number of deaths. Right there, 0. See, I haven't died. That's a cool stat. Netherite to make lodestones was the biggest scam in Minecraft. They just wanted to have a crafting recipe with it. They wanted to. Just the sand for itself that has dug out in this world worth around 4.8 million. Might as well be hardcore. Yeah, it's basically the same. I like it that it's not a hardcore world, but it's still, it's just as impressive. Here's a bunch of my sand. A lot of the rest of it got turned to glass or TNT. But anywho, I'm gonna click the snooze button one more time, and we're gonna go find someone lovely to raid. Although two of the people I was thinking about raiding ended up raiding me, so that's fine. Go find someone else. It's understandable. No, I don't have every music disc. That's one of those things that I don't really do in my world. I don't go crazy with going out and like getting everything, one of everything. Uh I I don't know. I just enjoy building. Well, let's go say hi to Zelda. They're just getting started on their stream, so let's go overwhelm them. Gotta go by. Have a beautiful night all. Sounds good there, QP. You as well. You should have kept streaming, Funky. I could have raided you. It would have been way better. No, I really appreciate the raid. But I am heading out. I hope all of you guys that are new, or even those that don't know my world all that much, enjoyed the little look around. You guys got to see the very quick high overview of everything. Maybe next time. Maybe. I got to see your build. Apparently, you've done so much. Well, I'll let you do it, Daryl. You got this. We do have a raid message. Grab the first one if you're sub. Grab the second raid message if not. That's all right by me. I just really, really appreciate it when people do grab that raid message. It means the absolute world to me. Plus, you're about to go meet a new streamer or someone you've already known. And Zelda is without a doubt worth the follow. Absolute amazing, lovely streamer. They're playing on the Dragonfell SMP, so hopefully soon. They've been on their starting soon screen here for a little bit. So bear with them. We're going to overwhelm them. Thank you, everyone that has been a part of this stream. You guys are all amazing. You truly are. Thank you for all the gift subs earlier, bits, follows, a couple of raids from Calvin and Funky at the same time. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. But anywho, do grab that raid message. It truly does mean a lot. I always really appreciate it, seeing everyone in the community come together and be a community with the raid message. So do grab the first one, second one. You guys know the deal. How do I come with you? You should be already a part of it. Otherwise, we're going to someone called Short Zelda 22. Otherwise, I'll be live on Friday, 5 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, y'all have a lovely rest of your night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.